What's going on? It's your man Mix Jesus, MXD Jesus. I just like to grunt. Just a workout grunt. Just a good old workout grunt. Anyway, we about to get into the reaction. My guy and yours, man. Bill Burr. We about to react to Bill Burr on black people. I'll probably break this video up into 2 parts because it's 18 minutes. Like and subscribe. 500 subscribers ASAP. And let's go.
Actually, I got a couple friends of African persuasion, and I gotta get rid of them, man. I gotta admit to you. I'm finding I'm spending too much money on clothes, hanging out with them, because I gotta like fucking try to keep up with their wardrobe. It's like every time they go out, they got all brand new shit on. All brand new shit. So when I show up with my white version of brand new, which is, I basically, I ironed the shit, right? I ironed it, right? It's new. They just start trashing me. I can't keep up with them, man. They got like fucking 58 pairs of sneakers. Ever notice that shit? Like every color fucking Timberland. And I don't give a shit what fucked up color their shirt is. They got a pair of shoes to match it and a hat.
Facts. He's not lying.
I'll tell you, it's actually funny. You know what? That's actually how I judge black guys now. When I first came to the city, like all black people scared me. No, I was like the typical white dude from like the suburbs. You know what I mean? Had no frame of reference. You know. So my only frame of reference with black people was like remember those early 90s gangster rap videos? Throw the fucking LA riots in there, man. It was fucking horrible PR. I'm watching the videos, look, he's got nice cars, he's got all the women, and he's still fucking mad. These black dudes are never happy. But after 10 years of living in the city, this is how I narrow it down. Whether a black dude scares me or not. Black dudes with dirty sneakers scare the fucking shit out of me. Get it out of my head, because I know from hanging out with them, that's the last shit that they're gonna let go. The immediate shit that they have on. So I think, if his sneakers are fucked up, that means his life is fucked up. Every time he leaves his building, the whole neighborhood, oh shit! Everyone starts making fun of him. He's on the train in a bad mood. I kind of have this howdy-doody, kind of mug me kind of face. I'm not saying something's gonna happen, I'm just saying, I'm paying attention. I'm not judging you. Not judging anybody. I didn't know anything about lotion, never used it the first 33 years of my life. Never used it. Till one night I was going out with this black girl, right? She was getting ready and she was just putting that shit on everywhere. Just slathering it on. I thought she had like a rash or something. I'm like, what do you got, like poison ivy? What's going on with you? She goes, no, I'm just making sure I'm not ashy. I said, ashy? She goes, dry skin. I went, Ma.
Like, what the fuck is that?
I guess I freaked her out a little bit because I was like, Ma. She's like, well, white people get ashy too. I was like, yeah, I don't think we do. Yeah, I've been alive for 33 years. No one has ever said, hey, Bill, you look a little ashy. I never even heard that word until you said it. She's like, you're an idiot. Stick out your arm. So I stick out my arm, and ever so gently, she just drags her nails down. The smoke starts coming up. There's like pastry flakes flying off, track marks. She's signing her name. She's like, you see that? She goes, that's ashy. You're ashy? Freak me out. I'm like, holy shit, I'm ashy. I didn't know anything about it. All I knew was that I always got itchy in the winter. Couldn't figure it out. Always got itchy in the winter. What the fuck do I get itchy? I thought it meant the bath towel was dirty. That's what I thought. And I would change it out and put a fresh one. Now I'm gonna be okay. Take a shower, dry off, itching again. God damn it, I hate the winter. See that? That's why you gotta hang out with everybody.
True. That's facts, man.
There's too much information in the world, and every group of people misses a little bit. White people totally missed the lotion seminar at some point in history. I don't know if it's because we can't see it. Black people get ashy. It looks like they leaned up against a chalkboard or something. They can see it. They miss it. Their friends help them out. Like, look at your ashy motherfucking elbow. What is wrong with you? Right? We miss that shit the way black people miss the whole register your weapons summit. Right? Just never got the information.
That's because you don't want
the amount of rappers who've been busted for the unregistered Glock in the car just blows my mind.
For sure.
It's like, why would you do that to yourself? Do you just want to make an album over the phone? Is that what it is? Is that like the new auto-tune or some shit? I don't know. No, it breaks my heart every time I see it. I just think, God, if he just had one white friend. He just had one white friend in his entourage. Dude would have been sitting there going like, is that thing registered? You out of your mind? Get it out of there.
He's spitting nothing but facts. Yo, Bill Burr stayed with some facts, man. Yep, would make sure. Like, every white dude that I've known that has rolled with me, yeah, is going to ask some questions, man. Keep you out of trouble.
Get it out of there. Yeah, it's illegal. That's like fucking 3 to 5 mandatory. Dude, how do you not know that? That's the question. How do you not fucking know that? This guy's got unregistered. Okay, don't believe in these myths. Black don't crack. It's bullshit. They all put lotion on like every 20 minutes during the day. It's ridiculous. They all get a giant oil drum of this shit at home. Every morning they wake up, they dump themselves in it, shake themselves off, and walk out the door absolutely glistening. Glistening! Right?
Angela Bassett.
So I sit down, and I'm watching this documentary as a white dude, which is what I am. I'm looking out my white head, watching this white shit. It's coming back into my white eyes, getting whiter by the fucking second. Right? Now, my wife, on the other hand, she's black, right? Now, I hate saying that because it makes it seem like I'm gonna start doing some stupid comparison jokes. You know those dumb white guy, black guy jokes? And it's always like the white guy's like, oh, Jesus, I gotta do my taxes. Can this chair hold me? And the black guy's always like, you need to loosen up. You gotta relax, man. You just gotta let it happen. Right? It's always the same stupid fucking joke. I hate those jokes.
You gotta let it happen.
They're easy, and it's been my experience that it's just not true. You know, 15 years of being with her, there's really no difference. You know, because at the end of the day, it's a woman. All right? It's gonna be the same fights. I don't give a fuck who you're with. I'm not gonna lie to you. There might be more head movement and hand gestures with different races of women. Possibly an index finger jabbing at your forehead, whatever the fuck that is. But at the end of the day, it's the same fights. What's going on with us? You need to work on this. Why don't we communicate better, right? So she starts watching this shit as a black person, right? And she's seeing all the racism, obviously, that I'm seeing. But she was catching all this subtle shit that I was too white to see, but I knew I was missing it, because I just kept hearing her huffing and puffing, just sitting next to me being like, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, somebody did something. I don't know what just happened, but I don't think that was good. So right when I didn't think it could get any worse, it could get any more uncomfortable between the two of us, this fucking white dude comes on who evidently discovered Elvis. And he's like 190 years old, and he comes out and starts talking. He's just like, well, basically, I was looking for a white boy that could take the down and dirty, nasty blues and combine it with the pristine, angelic sounds of bluegrass. Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was subtly putting black shit down here while he was propping up the white shit. You know, the down and dirty, daddy not sticking around, drug-infested neighborhood blues with the Jesus as white as me, hair the color of the sun, angelic bluegrass playing music, right? So at this point, my wife has like fucking steam coming out of her ears. So I make a judgment call. I just fucking shut it off, right? And she looks at me, she's like, why did you shut that off? Why did you shut it off? I was like, because you're about 3 minutes away from yelling at me like I produced this music. All right? Just forget it. We'll watch something else. She's like, no, why can't we just watch the rest of this and then discuss it afterwards? It's like, I don't fucking do that.
Man, racial tension.
I just want to watch a documentary. I don't want to have a fucking lecture. Because of these fucking assholes, I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting there watching TV. And not to mention, we're just gonna get into an argument. She's like, well, why would we get into an argument?
You can't.
All right, you know what? Because not for nothing, there was some black people in there saying some shit that I didn't agree with. You know? I'm not huffing and puffing. Yeah, I said that.
Like
a fucking idiot. And she just looks at me. She's like what black people? Like what black people that said what? At that point, it's like you started the luge, right? You can't get off the fucking sled. Now you gotta they have the argument. I'm like, fuck, here we go. Guess we're having this. And I'm like, all right. The black guy who brought up leg shaking, saying Elvis took leg shaking from us. It's like, really? Leg shaking? No, nobody thought to fucking do this. Black people came up with that. You telling me that? I'll even give you that. Let's say you came up with that, but where did that black dude learn how to do it? Didn't he watch some older black guy do it? But what, because he's the same color? He's not stealing, he's just carrying on the tradition. But if Elvis does it, oh, what the fuck? Now he's the biggest thief ever?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me. She goes, no, you idiot. It's not about the leg shaking, okay? It's about, he appropriated a culture. He took all the music, he got all the money, got all the fame. He's called the king of it now, and he never gave a shit, not even a shout out. And I was like,
facts.
All right.
Facts. I'm gonna see Elvis.
You made about 7 or 8 good points there that I can't refute. He appropriated a culture. I get it. You're right. She goes, fine, thank you. And I go, however, not for nothing, do I get mad at you when you get on a skateboard and you start going down the fucking street? Do I get all offended like, hey man, that's some white shit. Stop appropriating my culture, man.
No, she don't get on no
dirty
damn
white kid in
skateboard.
Santa Monica came up with that, man. So she starts laughing. And I should have stopped there, but I'm a comedian, right? I'm like, oh, I'm getting a laugh. There's got to be a bigger laugh, so keep going, Bill. Let's come with another example. So I'm like, yeah, do I get mad at you when you fly from LA to New York in under 6 hours? And she just, yeah. She just stares at me. She's just like,
flight?
That was fucked up.
Direct flight? She can afford it? Oh, my God.
So I've been seeing this girl recently. This black girl, right? She lives up in Harlem, you know. Gone out like 3-4 times, you know. First time we hung out like the Village area in New York, you know, which is sort of like a racially mixed area. So shit was cool, you know what I mean? Second time we hung out was more like Midtown, you know. Then the third time, she called me at like 3:30 in the morning, and she wanted me to come up to her apartment, right?
Yeah.
So it's 3:30 in the morning. She lives in Harlem. I look how I look, so it's a fucking situation.
Hey, but you'll do it, though. You'll do it. You risk your whole life.
Yeah, because you know the deal, right? Basically, a white dude feels comfortable up to about like 98th, 99th Street. You know what I'm saying? The second the streets start getting into like triple digits, like 100, 101st Street, start getting like a little asthma. I'm like, fuck, it's starting to get a little high up here. You feel that little tightness in your chest? Can you feel that? 106th Street, you're like leaning on shit. Like, dude, where'd all the cabs go? How come there's no taxis up here? Dude, what's a bodega? I don't know what that is. Let's get the fuck out of here. So I'm praying to God she's gonna tell me to take the subway, get off at like 105th Street, 103rd, you know, which is like the first stop in Harlem where I can still look over my shoulder and see like all the white people like disappearing over the horizon, you know? But she goes, no man, you wanna get on the Uptown 2-3 train, you wanna get off at 125th Street. I'm like, God, fuck, 125th Street. Jesus Christ, that's like right in the middle of everything. I'm gonna be surrounded on all 4 sides. I can't fucking do this. So, at this point, I'm really trying to hide like the bitchy tone that's starting to creep into my voice, you know? And I'm trying to ask for really specific directions for when I get up there, because I want to know exactly where I'm going. So she starts naming the streets I have to go down, and every other street up there is named after like a black leader, you know. She's like, make a left on Adam Clayton, take a right on Frederick Douglass. I'm like, God, fuck Adam Clayton. Now, dude, go on the internet, look up Adam Clayton.
Hilarious.
Did he kill a bunch of white people during the slave revolt? Dude, I ain't going up there till I know what Adam Clayton did. Fuck this shit. So at this point, I'm really having a battle with myself. Because I'm thinking I can't do this, right? I'm like, I can't do this, but my dick's going, no, come on, man, we can do this, all right? Just relax.
Put your life
Pull
on the
yourself
line.
together and get on the goddamn
Some
train,
cheeks.
right? So as always, I listen to my dick.
Of course.
Oh yeah, I get on the train. By the time I get up there, it's like 5 or 4 in the morning, right? I'm staying on like Malcolm X and like Danny Glover or some shit, right? I don't even know where the hell I'm at. But I see the street I want to go up. I want to go up St. Nick. I can literally see her apartment building, but there's like 5 or 6 black dudes standing right on the corner, right where I want to walk by. So I'm like, fuck! Felt
felt like I was on like some reality show at that point, like some sort of like white guy survivor. He was ridiculous. So I'm thinking, I gotta walk right by these guys, right? You know what's funny? I think that they were actually more surprised to see me than I was scared, you know? And I was really, really scared, you know, but I'm also really, really white, you know? Like shockingly Caucasian. You know what I mean? Like if you're not ready for me, I can like surprise you. No, especially if you live up there. You've probably seen a white person for hours, possibly days. So when I show up, it's almost like magical. Like a leprechaun came out of nowhere, you know? Felt like I should have like a little pot of gold, like a rainbow behind me. Top of the morning to you, latte. Kind of dance my way past them. But it's been going all right, you know? Once I get in her apartment, I'm fine, you know? I relax.
Yeah, you're safe.
Sit down, you know, watch a hip-hop countdown. Pretend like I know the groups, you know what I mean? It's just getting there that's a fucking pain in the ass. But, you know, I don't get mad at it, because I figure, you know, black dudes got to go through the same shit, though, right? When you go out to the suburbs, go fuck a white girl. Right? Just that same awful feeling of just leaving your people behind, you know, just less and less of you as you're fucking driving out there.
Anytime you step out your
Probably start off lean and you're all fucking cool. 20 minutes in, you're driving like 10 and 2. The radio's off. Like, dude, I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit at all. There's too much grass. I don't see any rims. This is fucked up. None of the windows are tinted. I can clearly see white people in every car. This is fucked up. Listen, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for coming out.
That's why I don't like riding through Beverly Hills. I hate riding through Beverly Hills. Every time I'm in there, every time, I get followed by the police every single time. Jeez. Yo, I gotta speak on the Elvis thing. Exactly. I'm going to see Elvis because I'm gonna go see the movie because any music documentary or whatever or movie I will see. Even if I even listened to a Dolly Parton podcast because a client of mine suggested it and learned something great about how she started off writing her songs. I don't know nothing about Dolly Parton, but it's fantastic. Anyway, yeah, Elvis absolutely. Come on. Elvis absolutely stole. He pulled the Iggy Azalea. He pulled the Eminem, except Eminem paid homage. He strip it, you take the, oh, okay, that's what he doing with the leg. That's how they shouting at the church. Oh, that's the call and response that they doing. Oh, okay, cool. And then you sell it to mainstream, keep it real, white audience in America, and you make a shit ton of money. And do you ever drop that money off? Do you ever drop a big bag of money off at the people you stole it from? Did you steal it from Chuck Berry? Did you pull something from Little Richard? Anyway, so I had to speak on that. And on that last joke, as a black man, I've been in that position many times. Going in, man, I remember I had a girlfriend my senior year of high school. And here I am. You know, I got the scruff now, but here I am looking like a straight up pretty boy. New car. And I go into, where does this girl live? I think she lived in like Riverdale, Maryland. Man, I pull up in her neighborhood. She got the neighborhood that's one way in and one way out. And you know, I'm a 17-year-old boy. I drive in there and it's like 10 motherfuckers outside her house. And I'm in my car and I'm thinking that I want to say that Integra. I'm saying that Integra. I had tents, but I'm looking like, damn, man. I'm like, yo, I'm not about to get out this car. So so it don't matter because you end up in the wrong neighborhood. It don't matter your color. Sometimes you gotta just put your head down and just go about your business. But anyway, I stayed outside and called her. I was like, Shorty, you gonna have to come outside. She came outside. We had a great time. Then I had to take her home later on that night. Like, I'm sorry, Shorty, I'm not walking you to your door. I can see you from here. You know what I'm saying? I'll stay here, wait till you open the door and walk in, and then I'm out. Anyway, yo, Bill Burr is becoming he's becoming one of my new favorites. Even though he's been doing it for a minute, I've known about Bill Burr, but obviously I'm watching more Bill Burr clips. The dude is funny. He's witty as hell, and he's not offensive. I don't take offense. I haven't taken offense to not one of his jokes. Because you could tell it's love there. I'll say it again. Certain people, you can just tell they're not racist at all. They're comfortable in who they are, and they call things like they see them. You know what I'm saying? He's funny. I'm going to keep doing these Bill Burr reactions. It's enjoyable for me. I hope it's enjoyable for you. That's the reaction for today. Like, comment, and suggest. I'll catch you in the next. I'm out.